Okay, now I just finished getting the bits of wood and bolts and screws out of the wood and beams as the rain has stopped. And check out if there's any plugs on here, or if there's any other plugs that'd be on the unit. I didn't really see any, but then when I had a closer look, they'll cut right up close. And that, when it gets cut up close like that means I gotta get a new plug to pull that out and to try to take that off and put it back in is a mission and a half. I've tried it before, and so in the end you got to get a new plug so it's already opened and where it connects to the wire and reattach it. So they're going to have to be new plugs. That I might be able to reattach it close enough and still able to reach the other panel, as a lot of panels would be connected close to each other anyway. So that's salvageable, a cut. So if you're going to cut it, you'd think you'd cut it with the salvageable part, right? I was hoping they'll more cut like that when I had a discussion with one of the fellas about these cuts. That's going to have to be replaced. They can be up to $10 or more, depends up and down a little bit from that price, as one of them got cut. Can't fix that. Otherwise, you could fix it with one of these pins. If you've got a pack of these, so that can be fixed so you don't have to buy the whole thing. So technically, buy some wire and some pins would be able to fix these. If you had to buy the wires separately, it'd be a bit more costly. But this is what I've got all up. So there's 13 out of the panels, there's 13 being cut, plus this is 14 all up. So that's what we need here. And then I've quickly written down what was male and what was female, and what was being cut. One so that's the full panels, both sides cut. To see what I've got when it comes to these and what we've got, we need 14, so it wouldn't matter how many females and males. We don't have 14 here, so I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm 5 short when it comes to these. So I'm going to have to get a pack of these to replace them, or have a discussion about them when it comes to the cutting issue, as they were meant to be removed. If they had an issue, they could have just asked me when it comes to these. But I guess, when you have a few people, as they say, a few chefs, there's a few guys here, things can get mistaken, which happens all the time. But there you go. You check that out. So these ones could be reused, managed to be fixed, and without changing the plug. I should be able to use that. So that's 5 of them, and maybe this one too. That should have to be reconnected, still in pretty good condition, sort of. Some of them you can replace. It's a little stiff. When they start getting stiff, that's a sign that maybe they've had a few more years. But when they're still nice and soft and bend easy, see, like this one here is a little stiffer. It's stiff, hard to bend. And then this one, very easy to bend, stiffer to bend. They start to show. So that'd be better off to be replaced if you're going to. That's what I'm going through now, some cords, to see which ones are most. See, that's still easy to bend. But that one's nice and stiff. And so is that one. That one's cool. That one's even better. Anyway, I'm going to go through these plugs. It's not too big of an issue, I guess. I'll jump on there. Might be about $20 to get some lead, $15 for some plugs. I'll get a 10 pack or 20 pack or something of those plugs to fix these. I only need roughly a 10 pack. I'm going to use a few of these, but I might get a 20 and just go over all of them, or a 15 pack if they do that. And there's 14 damaged. But anyway, have a good one. And like I said, they did offer to fix them. I'm just doing a quick video of what's going on. I thought they were cut like that when I was having this conversation with them, that I'll offer to fix it, which I'll still do. I've already offered, and the plugs aren't too dear. And I said I didn't mind if I had to get a cord or two for one of the meter cords or something that connects across, and a couple of them that didn't quite reach, got cut or something. Wouldn't be too much of an issue. You can get them for twin packs and stuff like that, $10, $15. Little things, not a big issue to worry about chasing after and stuff like that. But it's certainly always good to talk about things. And so I thought I'd just quickly do this clip now as well. and leave it at that. And then I'll pull down things. So I'll put this one up for a little bit, and then once all the issues sorted, I'll eventually remove. Just like to talk about things for a little while. If it's no need to be there, I'll pull it down. And when it comes to this issue, more than likely there's no need to have it up. I've got the clips here. Obviously, maybe they've dropped a couple somewhere around, or in their pockets or something like that. But I'm not going to chase it up and have too much of an issue. I'd rather just do my video and my thing and leave it at that. You let me know in comments if that's a bad thing to do or not. As I talked about before, I try to do what I can till the moment I get off, which is not going to be too far actually. And so I don't have many fans and all that. And so I do what I do. Have a good one. And a babies. About to give babies another feed. There's everything I'm going to explain when it comes to spiritual and all the things we work out. You're best to talk about it all at the end in a book or doco or something like that. When it comes to a lot of areas, I like to treat it word and how long things last and why we did such things and issues and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, have a good one, and see you later. I'm just going to give them a quick wing stand if I can in time, and pack them away. See you later.